This is Evan Ridpath from Falcon News. This is our
At the beginning of the school year, my co-teacher and I decided to start a school news show. We didn't have a cable TV system set up in the classrooms, but we had the internet, and we learned that there was a site where we could load our show and teachers could access the program through the internet. Our program started out much like any other school news show, featuring school events, highlighting various teachers on campus. We encouraged the students to pick the content and the direction of the show. At first they created an advice segment where they actually had Falcon Fran, who's our school mascot, giving advice. It was really cute. And then, perhaps because of the fact that I'm a special ed teacher, many of our students with special needs really started to blossom, both in front of the camera and behind.
How often do you surf?
I surf usually on Fridays.
One
Saturdays,
student with
and
autism who
sometimes
struggles to
Wednesdays.
make eye contact in the classroom really found his ability to connect in front of the camera.
I just love the way it feels. Like it sort of feels like you're flying.
Okay. And who's your favorite pro surfer?
I don't really have a pro surfer right now. It's my favorite at the time.
Okay. So there you have it.
Another student who really struggled to communicate and had kind of a communication disability wanted to be an anchor, and so we let her interview her teacher. We had to have several takes before we could get something that was usable, and we did a lot of editing, and it really turned out pretty good, and on camera she looks great, and we were so pleased with her.
Thank you very much, Mr. No, for letting me interview. This is Kaylee with Falcon News.
There was also a student who was very shy and having a hard time connecting with other students. We put him behind the camera, and all of a sudden he fit in because he had something in front of him and he became a part of the group. Pretty soon, the kids noticed the power in the media, and they decided that they wanted to do more pieces that would really impact the community. The first thing that they did was they highlighted some of the kinds of drives that were going on at the different clubs, like a canned food drive, and just by highlighting on our show, they were able to surpass their goal that they'd set for themselves for canned food.
Every year, our school helps the poor by doing a program called Adopt a Family. All students come together to help out those who need it and pack nice presents and cool trinkets for the family they're assigned to.
They highlighted the recycling program that was at our site.
Place. Recycling is the easiest way to save our earth. Aviara Oaks Middle School is doing their best to make our school and earth a better place.
Then they decided that they wanted to do a Student of the Month with our very severely handicapped students. So the first student that they chose, his name was Casey.
There are many special students on our campus that may not be in your classes. However, they are still very important members of our community.
And this month we would like to introduce you to Casey. Now here's Miss Gold to tell us a little more about him.
Casey's a great student with many disabilities. Because Casey cannot see, he uses other senses to make sense of his environment. He uses smell, touch, and sound to figure out where he is and who he's with.
When I spoke to Casey's teacher after this show had aired, she was just beside herself. She couldn't believe the impact that one little segment could have on her students. All of a sudden, kids from all over the campus were coming up and saying hi to Casey, and it made such a difference in her students' lives, and they were real excited to feel like they were a part of the campus.
Promin?
And I'm Nicole Ann Lobo.
Thanks for watching the Falcon News.
So overall, our show has had a tremendous impact on the community itself, and we've tried really hard to make that the focus of our program, to infuse our campus with the sense of community and the sense of togetherness and the sense of understanding and diversity.